Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Adnan Zaidi, and in this session of Arithmetic, we talk about financial math, exchange rates. So, in general, exchange rates means when we travel from one country to another. So, we are carrying our own currency, and in order to spend our time in the other country, we need their money. So, what the first thing that we go to is an exchange company and we ask them for the exchange rate. So they vary from country to country, from places to places. So let's look at some of the questions here. It's a pretty straightforward topic though. But let's look at the questions. So Anton changes $800 into Malaysian ringgits for his trip. The exchange rate is $1. So how do we approach this question? We first write down the rate that is he is changing. So dollar to MYR. So $1 was 3.16 Malaysian ringgit. He spends 2250 Malaysian ringgits and then exchange the remaining money back. So which means he's exchanging it again. So first step, let's take out how much ringgits he has once he converts his $800. So $800 when converted x Malaysian ringgits, and when we cross them, x is equals to 800 times 3.16. So x is equals to 2528 Malaysian ringgits, MYR, out of which he spent 2250. So spent 2250, and remaining amount that he's left with is 2528 minus 2250. So the remaining amount he has left is 278 Malaysian ringgits. Now he wants, while returning back, he wants his dollars back, and the rate that he got in is dollars to MYR. That's a different rate now. So 1 for 3.27, and he had 278 Malaysian ringgits, which is according to how much dollar. So we write this as 3.27x is equals to 278, and x is equals to 278 over 3.27. 85 US dollars to the nearest dollars. So let's look at this. Stephen changes 4300 Indian rupees into dollars. The exchange rate was, so I write that down as dollars and INR. So the rate that he had gotten was for $1 was for 67.8, and he had 4300 is 2x. Now I can write this as 6.67.8 x is equals to 4300, and x is equals to 4300 over 67.8. So x is going to be $63.42. To the nearest dollar is going to be 63, rounding it off. Now let's look at another question. So Naseem changes 450 to euros. So again, let's divide the page into multiple. And now The conversion here is dollars to euros. So he had $450 which he converted to euros. X. The rate is that $1 is for 0.82 euros. So first step, let's find out how much he's gonna get. So X is equals to 450 times 0.82. So X is equals to $369 that he receives. Now, he spent $369 minus $297, which is going to be $72 remaining. So this is his remaining amount. Now, he exchanged them back, which is going to be, now the conversion rate between dollars and euro is $1 for 0.80 while returning back, and he's left with 72 euros, which is X dollars. So let's find that out. I can write that as 0.82 X is equals to 72, and X is equals to 72 over 0.82. So 87.8. Now technically, mathematically, if we round it off, we should round it off to $88. But practically, when you actually talk about exchange rates, they don't give you the exact amount of 87.8 to convert it to 88. So it's going to be $87 you will get. Now looking at another question. So exchange rate between dollars and pounds is, so exchange rate between dollars and pounds is 0.71, and the exchange rate between euros and euro to pound conversion is 1 for 0.87. So now there are three different currencies that are to be exchanged, and then the rate between dollar and euros. So $1 is equals to 0.71 pounds, and €1 is 0.87 pounds. So converting both of them, since we know that $1 is 0.71 pounds, and I write 0.71 pounds, which is equivalent to $1. This is equivalent to $1, and I write X. So if I take out this, 0.87x is equal to 0.71, and x is equals to 0.71 over 0.87. Now dividing that, 0.71 over 0.87, so gives you 0. Rounding it off to 2 decimal place, 82. Now $1 is this is the $1 rate, and how many euros will you get? This is the amount of euro that you get for $1. So this is all about exchange rates. In my next session I will talk about hire purchase. All right, until then, take care. Bye bye.